Hi, and welcome to part 2 of this video online course Trailer Loading with Eddie Model. This is more theory about the basic moves. It's very simple, and these are the things you have to be able to do with your horse if you want to do anything with your horse really, but especially trailer loading. So let's look into a little bit more detail about the basic moves. Your horse wants to know two things: am I safe, and who's the leader, which is determined by who moves who. Then you also need to be aware of your own personal space and your horse's personal space. As you can see on the little pictures on the top of the screen, there's two ways to ask your horse to back up. In both cases, you approach your horse from the front and the energy is pointed that direction. What we want to do here is only influence the hindquarters of the horse, so the horse doesn't go forwards. You approach the hindquarters and point all energy to the hindquarters. You can use the rope to prevent the horse going forwards. To yield the horse's front end, you walk this direction. You want the horse to just move his front feet to the side. So all energy comes this way. To ask your horse to go forwards or faster, this is the best position. You are focused that way, and this is where you put the energy. This is a picture of how many people try to send their horse on the circle. All energy is pointed at the hindquarters, but it's not logical for the horse that means forwards. Especially if you were first standing here and then move there. This was first your personal space, and now it's clear in the picture that the horse actually walks straight over you. This is how we no longer want to do it. So this is how we'll do it from now on. So not asking the horse straight forwards, but move the front end towards a circle so the horse can go forwards around you. This is Apache. He's dominant but also skeptical. First, he refuses to move his front end. I rub him again and try again. And now he accepts it and trots onto the circle. This can be any obstacle. In this case, it's a cavaletti. To ask you, this is the best position for you to ask your horse to go over the obstacle. Your focus and attention is pointed that way, and so is the horse's. To ask forwards, it's best to tap here or behind the horse. The figure 8 is a very good pattern to test your leadership. So this is the pattern you want your horse to do while you keep your feet still. This is a critical point where you have to put energy that way, so the horse goes around the other obstacle and moves his front end away from you. Here you just ask him back to you, and here you send him around the obstacle again. To ask for forwards, it's best to tap here. So this was part 2 of the online video course trailer loading. For some of you who are already familiar with natural horsemanship, this was really simple and you probably could already do this. But for a lot of you that are new to natural horsemanship, this is probably a new way of moving your horse, with you keeping your feet still, moving less than your horse, and being able to move your horse in all possible directions. It's very important if you want to do anything with your horse, really, but especially trailer loading. So in the next video we'll see Nero again, and we'll start the actual trailer loading. And thank you for watching, and see you then.